happy, and on today's topic, we'll be talking about what men really want in a woman. A very controversial topic, to be honest. What men really want in women. What men really want in women. But today's talk will not go without explaining who our guest is. Today we are going to have a guest named Mr. Lekun. Welcome. And our second guest is Mr. Friday. Welcome. And the reason we are having both men is because we really want to know what men really want in a woman, what they really, really need in a woman, to be honest, what they really, really want in a woman. And I'm still your host, Happy. But before we even continue, I want to tell you that this podcast is always aired on Ayogen TV, Ayogen Media on Facebook, on all social media platforms, Ayogen Media. And you can also rewatch on Auntie Relationship on all social media platforms, be it Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and all that. So today I want to talk about what men really want in a woman, because it is like we don't even know what they want, you know. My gender, we don't really know what they want. There is this about what tabase from share, tabara share, share. You know, they will still get married to who they want to get married to, and it's looking like maybe let them just even tell us what do they really want. So my first question for them is, what attracts a man to a woman the most? What really attracts a man to a woman the most? So I will go with Mr. Friday first, please. What do you think attracts, what attracts a man to a woman the most? What do you think?
Thank you so much. The first thing that I think attracts a man to a woman is her character. Character matters a lot. There is this popular saying that beauty fades. We all know that a woman's beauty fades. In the early stage of a woman, for example, at the early age of 18 down to 25, you will see a woman glittering like the sun. But we all know that it is a matter of time that will fade. And when the beauty fades, there should be something that remains that will keep the man going. So in that sense, I think the attitude of a lady is one of the first things that man truly wants.
But if you are saying character, what's particularly in the character? Because character is actually very broad, you know.
Yeah.
Character is wide. So which particular one are you saying that set of
okay,
character?
let me talk on the issue of respect.
Okay.
Let me talk on the issue of respect. One of the thing, the most essential, the most important thing, I think a man wants from a woman is respect. No man wants to be treated like a trash, no matter how little or how poor the man might look. Every man deserves to be treated like a king. Every man wants to be treated like a king. Every man wants to be a throne in his own kingdom. And this is one thing that many women they misunderstood it. I do tell ladies that I'm of this belief that sex can't actually keep relationship, nor will sex keep
But that's not
marriage.
lie. There are some men that are with women because of that sex.
We are coming there. Coming there.
Okay.
So in the real sense, I think every man truly deserve or wants that respect from a woman. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Lekun, please, what do you think? What do you think attracts men to a woman? Like, what attracts a man to a woman?
The thing is, attraction is different from you keeping the man.
Okay.
For instance, some guys might like maybe a lady with big butt. Some might like a lady. They might like a lady because of her smile.
That's like, I think, physical attraction.
Yeah, those are the things that attract the person
first.
Then what gives the person is that character.
Okay. This character. Okay.
So the thing is, personally, it goes to being a peacemaker, like giving your man peace.
Okay.
That's what matters the most, because to me, I can't really stay in a relationship where I don't enjoy peace of mind. Like, you want to go out there with the belief that, okay, when I get home, I will get that peace of mind with my wife and everything.
Okay.
So that's just it.
Hey, this character, you are still coming back to this character. I don't want us to escalate things very fast. But so, what are the 3 things men love most in a woman and why? Please explain. But let me say, maybe your own accent. What do you think that you love most in a woman and why?
Well, the thing is, I can't say there are 3 things I love in a woman.
I know there are a lot, but just mention like.
But the thing is, for instance, you should be able to like be responsible. Because there are ladies who are so responsible that they don't know what and what not to do. Like you see, some guys like lousy ladies, maybe just go out and party together. While some don't like lousy people. So it all boils down to individual differences. But personally, I'll go with someone who is calm.
Okay.
Someone who is respectful.
Okay.
And who gives me peace of mind.
Peace of mind. Calm, respectful, peace of mind. So if you are loud and you are not respectful,
but the other thing
and
is,
you don't have peace,
but the other thing is, I still have to go with someone who is kind of prudent, because you need to trust your woman or your lady with
your finances.
Because there are times you might not be strong enough to manage things, so she should be able to step in for you.
Yes. So. I think that we are talking about people that are not lavish, because there are some ladies that are very lavish. Okay, sir, what do you think, Mr. Friday?
As Mr.
And you cannot actually give us 3 things that you do, 3 things that you love most in a woman.
Okay,
or generally.
as Mr. Lincoln said earlier, it is a matter of personal preference. One of the first thing I look out in a lady, I love in a lady is her God-fearing. Praise the a God-fearing woman. I want a God-fearing woman, someone that, because I'm of this belief that any woman that fears God will fear the husband in the respect of love. Any woman that loves God will definitely love the man. And the second thing, as Mr. Lincoln said, is respect. I want a woman that respects my personality, a woman that respect my person. You know, for an example, I don't want a scenario where, for example, I brought maybe friends of mine, maybe on a Saturday like this. I tell them, okay, come, let's have some cool time in my home, and then bringing my friends, my wife just come in, or my woman just come out, no greetings to them, and just look at them and walk away. I as a person, I might keep calm at that moment, but definitely I'm not going to take it lightly with her. So respect is another thing. And Mr. Lincoln make mention of something else, which is peace of mind. You see, I believe so strongly that women, they thrive in chaos. Women has that ability to thrive in chaos, but man doesn't. They don't. Man is one being that is focused on a particular thing, but women can be multitask in nature. They can. That is why you will see a woman, for example, you have a misunderstanding with your man. You will discover that immediately you will see the reaction, the expression on the man. But the woman will keep calm. You will not know that anything is going on if she doesn't speak out. So these are the things: the fear of God, respect, and peace of mind. Yes.
Ladies, show that they learn. They say they want respect. Give them excess respect and peace of mind, I guess. Then they said, be prudent, fear of God. I think you're putting that one down. Respect, peace of mind, be prudent, and the fear of God and all that. So, my next question is this. What can make a man fall in love with a woman? Fall in love deeply with a woman? We know respect is there. We know love is there. But what else do you think that a man can actually fall in love with a woman? Is it possible? In another aspect, maybe it is not just respect. Maybe she has everything and still maybe you just don't like her. Like she's not just your own kind of person. What else do you think that can make a man fall in love with a woman? Maybe this is where sex comes in for now.
About falling in love, it's all based on individuals.
Okay.
Because there are some men, you can respect them, do everything you want, they still won't love you.
I'm telling you.
Right.
So
I'm telling you.
there's no magic to it. And there are some men that will see you for the first time and be all over you. And they have that say, okay, I just want this thing to work.
That is right.
So there's no magic behind it. There's nothing behind it.
So you are trying to say that there is no way a woman can win the man's heart.
Is if the man is deceitful enough, if he wants it to happen, it will happen.
Is it the same thing with you?
According to what Mr. Lincoln said, he said it is a thing of individual. Like I, as a person, one of the things that will make me to love a woman the more is for the fact that the woman believes in my vision.
Yes,
In my dreams. Yeah. A woman must believe that this which I am pursuing after is worthwhile. And that will make me to like seize you as someone that I can actually spend the rest of my life with. Yes. I don't want to spend the rest of my life with somebody that never believed in my vision, or someone that thinks that my vision is too big or too little. I just want that woman that will encourage me, that will say, okay, this thing you are doing, I believe in it, and I believe it will be worthwhile.
Okay, the next question I'm going to ask a very yes or no question first before I ask my next question, so that I don't want somebody to say, you get. Can you actually be with a successful woman? Yes or no?
Yes.
Can you be with a successful woman? Yes or no? Okay. How do you feel about a successful woman? Can you marry one? Because when it comes to successful women, some men are very intimidated. Like, I would even say majority of them. Some men don't want, for example, maybe your own in a month now, you earn 250 from your whatever that you do, maybe business. And a lady, maybe a business and everything, she's earning like 750. Some men are very intimidated by it. They are very intimidated by it. So what do you guys think in this aspect? Because if we are talking about what men really want in a woman, we should be able to talk about successful women coming into place. She might be everything you want, but then she's more successful than you are.
So, to me, I don't have an issue with my woman being successful.
Than you?
Yeah. But what matters the most is, regardless of how successful you are, do you still respect her, your man?
Yes, the head of the family.
So if the respect is still there, I don't think most guys will have an issue with that. Because sometimes
when I'm talking about when I'm talking about successful women,
when
your wife gets a Range Rover, you using the push kabu kabu.
No, it doesn't matter.
And you know when to party, your guys, your friends not looking at you like, oh, Pelete, they don't use it. You know, some friends will tell you that your woman don't use your head. You don't mix her with the four.
You're right.
You know that kind of
The
thing.
thing is, personally, I'm not the type of keep friends, number one.
Okay.
And the other thing is, as I earlier mentioned, if the respect is still there, there shouldn't be any reason to worry.
Okay.
Because it becomes worrisome when she has the money, she's more successful, and she doesn't respect you in any way.
Okay.
Then you feel somehow. But if she gives you that respect, there's nothing to feel bad about. Because I had an issue. I had a discussion with someone some months ago. She asked the question. She said, "Can I give my lady pocket money?"
that one I never asked it. No, can you actually do
I
it?
told her I can't give my lady money.
Why now?
I said,
Can you do it? This one is a lover man.
I said I'd rather.
He's a completely finished man, this man.
I told her that what I can do for her is, if she's into a business, I can support her business. If she's investing in something, I can support. If she doesn't have and I have them, I can help her set herself so she can set herself up and everything. Because I don't want a lady who will rely on me.
Yeah.
Because there's a phase in one's life where you might have everything now, but that phase will come when you might not have anything. And it's up to the lady now to step in, to stay until you find your feet. But if you have a lady who is just after your pocket money or whatever, doesn't want to do anything for herself, because of an issue, then that's when outsiders start knowing what is happening in your home.
But do you know some, like, for example, me, even if I'm successful, I still want to enjoy my man's money. Let me just say
it doesn't mean you want to enjoy the man's money, but at least you should be making your own money. There are some men who don't want their wives to work. They don't want them to make any money because they want to, like, feel ahead of them.
Yes, there are some men like that.
So some ladies there are some ladies who are very comfortable with being a full housewife without doing anything. Those kind of ladies I can't be with them.
Why?
Because someday.
But you want that kind of ladies, they'll be respectful now. You people are not straightforward.
No.
Somebody that you are giving pocket money, she's just there, like sit down here, sit down there, because now you dey feed them. If you no come, she no fit buy. Even if na ordinary bride, if you no give her money, she no fit buy.
The thing is,
Maggi, salt, everything, she no fit buy if you no give her money. That kind of person be very respectful, you know.
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that.
Eh?
There are so many ladies that even after doing all these things for them, they are not still respectful. That is the truth.
But it is rare, to be honest. It is very rare.
it's not about.
See, let me tell you something. Ladies are actually very submissive to where they are seeing money. They are very submissive. Let me just tell you the truth.
But they are also submissive to the person who supports their dream.
Yes, but that one is sensible women anyways.
So
they go drag me.
So that's just it, because it's always cool for your lady to make her money.
Okay.
Sure. She can buy things for you. You can buy things for her.
Okay.
There's something that comes with maybe your lady spoiling you, kind of surprising.
Yes, that kind of.
But if she
dinner
has to
date
rely on you,
does-
it doesn't make sense at some point, because you feel she's just not doing anything.
Not doing
It's
anything.
best for her to try and fail. You understand that she's putting in the effort,
Yeah.
rather than she just being idle.
Yeah.
So there are differences between that.
Okay, so you can give your ladies pocket money.
You know, when we talk about pocket money,
A completely finished man.
you talk about. no, I'm coming. You talk.
He's a lover boy.
make mention-
If you have
make-
opportunities.
You make mention of a statement. You said allowance, and like Mr. Lekon said, I believe that allowance comes in different.
So you want to change your one?
No,
don't
different
change.
category. Just like what he said, that
Okay.
is what that is my belief. I believe that a woman should have something to do.
So you don't want a full housewife?
No, I don't want that.
Okay.
It was never my dream of keeping a woman
No.
doing nothing.
But you could there's fine for your head now.
No.
Like, she'll be beautiful. You'll be taking care of herself. If you ask her, then she'll be punished.
She's doing something.
I think people
I believe
I think
that.
all these housewives they glow differently.
No. I don't believe. Mr. Lekon, do you believe in that? I don't believe in
Those
that.
things, it makes you make some kind of wrong choice of friends, because sometimes you'll be idle at home. You need someone to talk to you.
Exactly.
You start-
And these are the things that brings issue into a home. When a woman could not find someone to, women they are talkative in nature. That is the truth.
But it's
about
not
it.
women. Some women are very calm.
How many of
But
them?
I think
few.
if they are saved in a particular phase, for example, now I can be talkative in a place and I can be very calm in one kind of place. You understand? It depends on where I can be extrovert and introvert at the same time, but it depends on where I am and how comfortable I am in that particular place.
But the truth remains that a lady cannot be that lonely all day and then probably find a way out to speak out.
Okay.
Anything that makes a lady to have a kind of a friend who she share things with, before you know it, I believe it is going to cause a great commotion.
Okay, are you trying to say that what you are saying is different? When you say talkative, you should be saying maybe relying on friends to the extent that you can tell your friends anything.
That is it. Yes, that is.
So it's just like bringing a third party to
Yes. So I strongly believe that a woman should have what she's doing. I can support her dream. I can establish her a business. And so on, but she relying on me for everything. It doesn't make enough sense. It doesn't make enough sense to me. So it is just a personal perspective.
So they are trying to say people should work, but I shall know that there are some men out there that actually loves women that want to sit down and be taken care of. Yeah, there are some men like that.
And mostly the children.
Yeah?
Mostly the children.
It's not only sugar baby Joe, sugar daddy. Yeah?
Mostly.
No, it's not.
Mostly
Okay,
married men
mostly married men.
who
Okay,
just
that
have them as
extra
well.
marital affairs.
Mostly.
That's true, sure. But then there are still some guys that they don't mind. Yeah.
And sorry, I want to chip in something about this issue of a lady, a man being angry about a successful woman. One of the root cause of this issue is that you discover that there was a day, I think it was you I was communicating with, we were talking about getting married to a lady that is highly educative. The problem here is that the person there is this pride that comes with success.
Generally.
Generally.
Like, But to be honest, I go school finish, I do masters, I do PhD. That pride is naturally there. Whether you like it or not, it is there. Even though you are submissive to your husband, it's still just there.
Yes, that is where that is one of the thing that causes issue between a man and a woman. Truly speaking, most men don't care if their wife has the money or is educated. But where the issue now comes in is, what do you become after being educated, after being successful? We have seen a scenario whereby a man will train a lady from nowhere in school, and the lady, immediately the lady finished in school, he dumps the man. We have seen such scenario. It is something we hear on monthly basis, on weekly basis, and on yearly basis. A mechanic man that is walking by the roadside struggle to train a lady in school, and then the lady finish school, and all of a sudden the man is no longer good enough for him. Why? Because that pride is there. So this is one of the issues that men are having with successful lady, not primarily because of the money or because of the intelligence, and this is the aspect I think that men also should like. I'm of this opinion that my wife will not be as intelligent as I am, no matter how she tries. And you see, one of the things about intelligence is I don't really believe that it is primarily someone going to school, like attending university. There are people that actually attended school, but they are not educated, because being schooled is different from being educated.
Okay.
Thank you.
Before we continue, there is actually a number I need to pick now. The person wants to speak is a guy, is a man. He wants to speak on what men really want in a woman. So we will just hear and try to know what he wants to talk about. So we don't know yet whatever he wants to talk about. But then before he picks, actually, there is something I actually want to chip in. Okay, he's here already. Hello. You are live on air, so once to hear you talk, what do you think? What do men really want in a woman? Please, what's your name first?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lawrence. I'm Pastor Lawrence at the Sunday.
Okay.
This topic is a very, very interesting one.
I want to be loud a little, be audible a little. Okay.
It's a very interesting one. What I want to chip in is that one thing that a man is expecting from a woman is be humble.
Be humble.
Yeah, to be submissive. That's the major thing. You know, the Bible says that, sorry for chipping on the word of God.
Okay.
The Bible says that men love your wife.
Okay.
As yourself.
Okay.
And also, women should submit to their men.
Okay.
I always think that women, they are always full of love. God created them to be, flexible. They are full of compassion. They are full of love. There's kind of compassion that is in them. They are easily moved, the man.
Okay.
Therefore, they are they that need love. Man is already in love.
Okay.
But what the woman is seeking is love, because it is hard for a woman to trust a man.
Okay.
The way a lady or a woman loved his man or his husband, she'll be thinking that they're always feeling difficult to believe that their husband loved them the way.
Okay, sir. In the next 2 minutes, in the next 2 minutes, can you hear me? In the next maybe 1 minute, please be very fast as much as possible. What do you really think, particularly, that men really want in a woman?
They want their women to be submissive.
Submission alone.
Submission, that is all. That is the major thing.
So if a woman is submissive now, if all women are submissive, that means men are going to get married to women.
Yeah, that is it. They will get married. It's
Okay.
submissive.
Okay.
Whether you are rich, whether you are poor.
Okay.
I was following you people online,
Okay.
and somebody commented and he said that when a woman is rich and a man, that there's always be an
Issue. Yes. No, there is actually directly there is this prideness in them or something. When for example, if you are highly educated as a woman, whether you might be humble, but then there is still this just pride in you. I don't know.
That's what we are saying. That
Okay.
person make a point. I love it. That's it. They're not why for. What for? The Bible says what the Lord has joined together, that become one. If you are rich, if you are poor, if someone rich, you should know that the both of us, whatever one have, the both of us have it.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much.
That is my contribution.
All right, thank you. All right, okay, that is from Mr. Lawrence. Like he said, ladies, be humble. I think that is his own point. Be humble, irrespective of if you are highly educated, you are richer than him. Just be humble. Okay. The next this thing is, how can a woman make you feel safe in a relationship?
How can a woman make me
Feel safe in a relationship.
I think one of the way she could make me feel safe is that for the fact that I need to feel that peace
Of mind. Okay.
I need to feel that peace of mind, because a scenario where I goes out to work, and then after working tirelessly, coming back home, and I meet the woman nagging, definitely it is going to make me begin to feel somehow uncomfortable in the home. And when I begin to feel uncomfortable, definitely things are going to go wrong.
Okay, sir. In all whatever, if you see a very submissive woman, but she has other little imperfections, can you still be with the person? Like, she's responsive, she's submissive, but she has little imperfection. Can you still be with the person? No one is perfect, so you can be
So
with
it
them.
depends on those imperfections.
Okay, depends on it. Okay, what if it is an imperfection of the woman's past?
No.
Because in this past, people say, I don't care about your past. It's a lie, yo. It's a lie. You people actually care about that past. If you hear now that a woman has asked maybe 4 sons with 3 men, are you going to still be with that woman? Especially if you go and look at her, this is what she did, this is how she did it.
Well, the thing is, sometimes some men fall in love blindly.
Okay.
Because it's up to you to understand the person you're with before you even think of committing yourself to that person.
Okay.
So sometimes you see the red flags, but just because you love the person, you want it to work. Okay, I must make this one, ignoring the red flags. And eventually, when you get married, you start with some issues. Past are past, yeah? But there are some things in the past that might still resurface.
Yes.
And again, someone might have his past, but is the person still portraying those attitudes?
Attitude of the past.
So
But sometimes past can resurface, especially if the person does not have self-control.
So that I think you should look into. So
Okay, I have 2 questions left, and I'm going to ask you one. I'll ask you one. When it comes, I'll ask you first. What is your intake on females that have low sex drive? Can you be with somebody that has low sex drive and the person is submissive? The person is respectful, is humble, everything.
something about marriage is they said them to become one, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And the same way you try to please your partner as a guy, you should as well be able to please you as a lady. There are so many things you can do to spice things up. You might take if it's probably aphrodisiac and everything. It's just about going that extra mile for whom you love.
Okay.
So you might have a low self-drive, but you should be willing to adapt. So that's what matters.
Okay.
It doesn't mean you have to do it. Maybe if the guy requests maybe 10 times.
10 times.
You declining maybe 80% of the time is very bad.
Yeah.
But maybe try, okay, you don't like it, yeah? But I can still offer maybe 70%. The guy will be understanding of that. At least just trying.
Okay.
So.
All right. What is your own intake about physical attraction? You know, some men, whether the girl, in fact, whether the girl has respect or not, it doesn't concern them. But you see, when they like somebody that is curvy and the person is yellow and the person maybe, and again, some people they like a Nengi, for example, there's this celebrity Nengi. They want Nengi body in somebody's character, in this one's, you know, kind of thing. What is your own intake about this physical attraction? Because it's actually a big deal. Ladies can actually adapt to any kind of man, but like when it's get to a position, you're like, okay, I just want a good man. But you see, men, they are so very keen on the kind of
Not most of these ladies.
No, not most of these ladies, but men particularly, they are very keen on physical attraction. They want that okay, let it just be curvy, just be this one, not be that one. So people like love is slim, so people love is chubby like that. What do you think? Against other things that you want in a woman.
Okay, about concerning this issue of physical attraction, you know, one thing I will say is that there is this appearance of a lady that attracted you to her in the first place. And we have seen in our world that most time you were attracted to a lady, and then you now finally get married to that lady because of that physical attraction or something like that. And getting into the marriage, probably maybe the lady gave birth to the first child, and all of a sudden, those things that you were attracted to, it failed. And now, one of the, for example, a lady that's put on a decent dress before, all of a sudden begin to tire apart. So many men hate that. No. Yes, men, they are like, what is this? So those things is one of the things that really affects. But as much as you are a lady, you should try to maintain. It is possible to maintain that body structure, to maintain the attractiveness. It is very, very possible. Thank you.
Okay, we've come to the end of the podcast for today. What men really want in a woman? You hear everything: respect, humility. They love physical attraction, but then they said you should maintain it, even though you've given birth to 2-3 children. And in every other thing, they said so much. Don't be proud, be prudent, God-fearing, and all that. But before we end, you know, I always say something. There is this thing I want to say. Don't compare the pain of a woman on slippers to a woman on heels. They vent their anger differently. Now, you've listened to the men speak on the things they want in women. We aren't saying you should be perfect as a woman, but work towards perfection, to be the right person to that man you've dreamt of spending the rest of your life with. And the second thing I'm going to say is this: in the book of "He No Go Marry You," chapter 1 verse 1, if you like, sabi turn angle 360 for bed. If you like, sabi cook all the kind of food for this world. If he's not going to marry you, he's not going to marry you. Do you know why? Because men go for what they need and not what they want. Now, you've listened to some of the things these men really want in a woman. The only thing I would advise you to do is make adjustments. There is nothing like perfection, but there is something called working towards perfection. I still remain your host, and that is the end for today's podcast. You can view this podcast on Iogen Media and also on Enhancing Relationship. We'll be here next week. I'll be discussing what women really want in a man, and this one will be very, very, you know now. So, see you next time. God bless you. I love you.